Hi, VC Angel back again. Today I'm going to bring you a vinyl finds video. I got a couple of things during these past weeks. I was also sick with COVID. Yeah, that's why I haven't done any videos recently. Only the thread that Chris Brophy Musically Obsessed did. But I'm feeling a lot better now. But anyway, let's start right off. I got a lot of things that I want to show you. I'm also expecting one more that I was going to show in this video, but it's going to take some time. So I'll show that one in my next video. So let's start right off with the first purchase that I got. It's a bootleg, and I saw in the VC it was going around. I think my good friend JC over the flip side also got this one, and I'm talking about Rise of Destruction. This is a super group with Nikki Sixx, Tracy Guns, and John Corabi. So I had to get it. Awesome guys. I haven't heard of it yet. I haven't spun it yet, and I did not even know this supergroup existed. So what I think is that I don't know if they have official pressing. All I know this is a 2 LP set, and I cannot wait to spin it. Brush from Destruction with Nikki Sixx, John Corabi, Tracy Guns, and some other awesome musicians also. So yeah, Rise of Destruction. Okay. Next is some stuff that new releases that came out these past few weeks. I was holding on getting them, but I finally got a bunch of them that I really wanted. And of course, I'm talking about Judas Priest, Invisible Shield, awesome album. Wow, I streamed this so many times, and I enjoyed it very much. It really sounds awesome. Cannot believe these guys still have it. Rob Halford's voice is amazing. I haven't enjoyed this Judas Priest album since Painkiller. Oh my god, this is so freaking good. I got the indie exclusive red vinyl. So yeah, I'm so stoked that I finally had this. I highly recommend it. Judas Priest, awesome sound. Next is another one that also got released. This is a anniversary from this album. There is a double set album. I'm still thinking about getting that one because the only reason about that album is that you get the original album. I'm not sure it's remastered, but then it has the other album, the other LP. It has demos and bonus tracks. I'm still thinking about it, but I really wanted to get this one, and I'm talking about Def Leppard's Pyromania. This is the Half Speed Master. I wanted to see how this one sounds from the original. I don't have an original. I have the first reissue on color vinyl. But I wanted to get this one to see if it sounds even better from Abbey Road Studios. Like I said, there is also a double LP with bonus tracks and demos and stuff like that. So I'm still thinking about getting that one. But I really love this album. This is my favorite Def Leppard album. I know a lot of people enjoy High and Dry better. I love High and Dry. That's my second favorite, but this is my first favorite album. Yeah, Def Leppard Pyromania. What can I say? Next is another one that also got released that I really wanted to get. And it is Ace Frehley's 10,000 Volts. Another one that I streamed and enjoyed very much, and I really loved it. It's also this is the indie exclusive also. And wow, it reminded me a lot of his solo work with Kiss. His solo album. I don't know. Probably I'm crazy, but when I streamed this album for the first time, that was the first thing that came to my mind. How good it sounds, and it gave me a lot of vibes from the Kiss solo album of his. And he hasn't done one of these so good in a long time. I know this other his Frehley Commons days. That was also awesome time. But yeah, this is still enjoyable. Sorry, and I'm telling you, Ace hasn't sounds this good in a long time. I'm still amazed how good it sounds, and he's still rocking, and it makes me think kids should be ashamed of themselves because this guy is still rocking, still releasing awesome albums, and Kiss hasn't released an album for wow since Monster. I think it was the last album they released, and it wasn't that good. So what can I say? Ace Frehley still has it. Amazing, one of my favorite guitarists of all times. Next is another one that also got released. I think it was last week or the week before. I also streamed it, enjoyed it very much, and it's new album from Accept, and this is called Humanoid. Also indie exclusive from Blue Vinyl. Another one that I really enjoy so much, really awesome. We all know Udo Dirk Schneider's not on this band anymore, but the new singer they have, I forgot his name right now, but really sounds awesome. It has the same raspy voice as Udo, so it really blends in with the new stuff. And really another one that I really enjoy. Probably these albums that I'm showing is gonna be on my top 10 favorite albums of 2024. Uh, and I'll do that at the end of the year. So they're right up there. My favorite albums from 2024. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Accept awesome stuff. Okay, this one it's not a new release, but I've been on the fence on getting it for a long time. I've been meaning to get it, and I'm talking about Malice, License to Kill. And this is the music on vinyl edition. You can find OG copies. Not that expensive. I'm still thinking about getting an OG copy. But yeah, what can I say? Malice is awesome. One of those underrated bands. I think this is the second album. So yeah, awesome. What can I say? I still need to get the rest of their discography. They don't have that many albums out there, but it's one of their best. And this is music, like I said, music of vinyl. This limited edition to 1,000 copies. I have the copy number 611. So yeah, and you can still find. If you want to get a reissue like this one, you can find it still easily. It says 1,000 copies, but there's still many of them around. I found this one pretty easy on Amazon. So you can. What can I say? Next, another one that I've been meaning to get for a long time. An OG copy of this goes around 90-ish, 100-ish. And I saw that Music on Vinyl reissued it, I think a couple of years ago, or a year ago. The thing is, they went out of print and sold out very quickly. And it was about around the time of COVID, so that's why it went out of print very quickly. That's when all the record presses were on hiatus because of COVID. But thankfully, it's been popping up again, and they made more, so it's easily to get them now. We talk about Living Color, Vivid. What can I say? This album is so freaking awesome. I remember first hearing the song called Personality back in the early 90s, and late 80s. And what can I say? Awesome, 1988, it says right here. And I remember hearing that song. I was like, wow, this is so awesome. And very amazing band. It's so sad that they're no longer together. They broke out and they broke up. And I think this album is really awesome. The guitars on these guys they're epic, amazing guitar work. Okay, next is another album that I need in my collection. I do have the second album. I still needed this one and I need one more. I think they have a total of 4 albums on vinyl. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get this one. And the good thing about this one is a brand new seal. Never been opened. And I managed to find this one on eBay for very cheap. One of those people that don't know what they're selling, so I got it very cheap. And I did not know at the time that it's a seal copy because I didn't say in the description on the auction. And I'm talking about Black and Blue, Nasty, Nasty, awesome band. Highly underrated. I have, like I said, I have their debut and their second album, follow-up album, and I think this, I'm not mistaken, this is their third album. And I love Black and Blue. Great, great band. I highly recommend it also. And it's like I said, this is a brand new copy. I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm hoping it's not warped. It happens a lot when you buy an old album like this, sealed, factory sealed, and since it's been sealed for so long, sometimes tend to get warpy. So I hope this is not the case. So yeah, Black and Blue, Nasty Nasty. I love the hype. Give give the gift of music. That's one of those iconic hype stickers from back in the day. So yeah. Next, I'm gonna show you another handful of boots. Unofficial pressings, you could say. That's how you call them now, unofficial pressing. And most of these albums I have them on CD, and I always wanted to get them on vinyl. I don't know if this one has ever got a vinyl version. Sorry, and you know, the same seller that I got all these from, and I'm talking about Van Halen's Best Of Volume 1, and it has all the songs. It's included Wise Magic with David Lee Roth, and I always wanted to have this one on vinyl. This is a double LP version, and I have the, like I said, I have the CD. It always got me thinking if we ever gonna get volume 2. I know we ain't gonna get it now because sadly Eddie Van Halen passed away. I don't think Alex Van Halen will release volume 2. But still, it's a great, great comp. All their best singles, their best hits are on this album. So yeah, Van Halen Best Of. It's a, like I said, unofficial project, but I heard people that already have this that it really sounds good. So I have to spin it myself. Okay, next one is, oh wow, it's a Grail of mine. There is an OG copy. The thing is that this album goes around $200-$300 an OG copy. I'm been on the hunt for so long, and I can never find a decent copy for cheap. And this is the album, for me, their last best album. They released 2 more after this, but it's not that good. It's enjoyable, but I don't know. They declined after this album, and I understand because so many years, so many legal troubles. They stopped doing albums every year or so. Anyway, a long history. Probably you guys know, and I'm talking about Boston Walk On. Love this album. For me, like I said, this is their last best album. They released 2 more. Corporate America and Love, Life, Something Home, something like that. And those albums are not that good. It has some good songs, but and this is the first time that Brad Delp was out of the band. We have Frank Cosmo on the singer of this album. Frank Cosmo used to be on the band Around the Hunter from Barry Goudreau. He was the bassist and singer from that band, and then they broke up. They just did 1 album. Tom Souls, Brad Delp left Boston after their stage, and Tom Souls hired Frank Cosmo to sing on this one. If I'm not mistaken, Brad Delp also has a few songs on this one, mostly backing vocals. But yeah, I really enjoyed this album. Like I said, this is an official pressing. This is on red vinyl. But like I said, I would love to have an OG copy, but it's triple digits right now. Last time I saw on eBay and on Discog was like $200-$300, something like that. So, oh, that's too much. But yeah, I'm so stoked that I have this on vinyl, unofficial. But I wish to get reissued. I don't know if we'll ever get a reissue. Tom, like I said, Tom Schultz is not an easy guy. When it comes to his music, he's very jealous and perfectionist to his music. So he's been having a lot of problems during the years with different record labels. So you can say, first was Epic, CBS Records. They got into legal trouble. He went with MCA. Same thing. Now he's with another record label, and they haven't done an album for many long time. And also, sadly, Brad Delp, passed away. And I don't know if we're ever gonna get another Boston album. Or also, I heard Frank Cosmo had something in his throat. I don't know, if it's cancer or something like that. So they also have a new singer, Tommy DeCaro. It was a fan that sounds and looks like Brad Delp. So anyway, Boston, walk on. I love that album. This album I wanted to get for also a long time. I did not know it was on vinyl, but this came out I think back in 1990. Yeah, back in 1990. That's when most albums came out on CD. They didn't come out as vinyl. That's the early 90s. That's where the CD boom started. And I remember hearing some of the songs on one of them here on this on the radio. I really enjoyed it. It's a fun fact. This band, the singer used to be backup singer for the 80s band Fine Young Cannibals. And he was the backup singer. No, he formed this band. I think it's the only album they ever did. I'm talking about London Beat in the Blood. It's an OG copy. I managed to grab it very cheap on eBay. And I'm so happy I got this one. I have the CD. I enjoyed it very much back in the 90s. I remember when I used to work. This was the song the hit song is I've Been Thinking About You. It was all over the place on the radio, constantly playing. And it's a catchy tune, And like I said, you can listen to the vocals. It was the same vocals that Fine Young Cannibals. Ever heard that other band? And that's when I learned that he used to be the backup vocalist from that band. So that's why they sound similar. Yeah, London Beat in the Blood. Okay, two more. I'm sorry, this is getting too long. It's another one that a couple like a Grail also. I was meaning to get this one for a long time also, trying to find a cheap copy and not only cheap, a good copy. Usually I see them beat up, and it's a soundtrack from an awesome movie. I know many of you guys who are metalheads in the VC have this one. I was the only one that I was missing it. And I'm going to talk about The Decline of Western Civilization, the Metal Years, Part 2. And we all know how good the movie is. So this is the soundtrack. And you know what is always been... I heard the guy saying that many of the songs or the bands that are on here weren't included in the movie, so what can I say? So yeah, you have Alice Cooper, Faster Pussycat, Motorhead, Armored Saint, Lizzy Borden, Megadeth, Queen's Rush, Metal Church, Rigor Mortis, and Seduce. And this is a great movie, and really enjoyed it very much. I remember renting it on VHS back in the day, and I always wanted to have the soundtrack, and I finally have it. Oh yeah, The Decline of Western Civilization, Part 2, The Metal Years. Okay, and now I want to show you my last purchase. This is another huge Grail that I wanted to get. I have the CD. I remember when I got the CD, I played it so much that I ruined it. I don't know how, but I ruined the CD. I had to get another copy. But that's because I played it so much. Everywhere I went, I took that CD with me. I'm a huge fan of this band. Sorry. And wow, I'm so stoked. That's just another album that is very pricey to get on Discogs or on eBay. And I saw this seller on eBay selling it for $99.99. $100, not including shipping. And I just put it in my watch list. And suddenly I received an email from the seller telling me that if I wanted the, instead of paying $99 that he had it online, he he took out like 50, $40 out of the price he was asking. So I got this album for $40. I was like, oh, definitely. Thank God I managed to get it because there was other people watching this listing. And usually when you buy something on eBay that you have it in a watch list, the seller tends to give you an offer, and that offer goes to all the people who's watching his listing, and the first one who sees it, and it's like first come first serve, something like that. So I was so stoked that I got to um, see that email before the other watchers because I knew somebody was gonna jump on it. And like I said, I'm so stoked I haven't finally got this OG copy. And I'm talking about Night Ranger, greatest hits. Wow, this is one of my favorite greatest hits albums. All the songs on this album are really their major hits. There's nothing missing here, in my opinion. Everything that is on this album are the hits that I really love and listen to from Night Ranger. And like I said, I have it on CD. I have like 2 copies of it. I think I also have it on cassette. But I really always wanted to have a vinyl version. And like I said, these go for so much money. And then, like I said, the least you can find is like for $90 or $100, and I'm still surprised. The seller just asked $40 for it, and that was a no-brainer. Quickly jumped in. Oh yeah, Night Ranger, greatest hits. What can I say? Greatest hits album. So yeah, those are my recent vinyl finds. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, it's a long video, 20 minutes around so. But anyway, like I said, I'm still waiting for one more Grail. It's a Grail of mine, but the guy just sent me an email saying that he's gonna send it tomorrow. So, and I'm gonna go on vacation. This next weekend, I'll be heading to Puerto Rico to visit some family and friends over there. I'll be around a week or so. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week and keep rocking, enjoying music, and like I always say, rock on. Bye.